match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
I hope I don't seem biased towards my compatriot, but I really think John O'Shea could have a very big role to play here.
Listen, you don't win all the medals that he's won without doing something right, do you?
Exactly. And I think he's going to have a busy game covering all sorts of defensive positions, especially when the team's on the front foot. That's when his versatility really comes into its own.
Cruyff. He's looking wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the counter is on. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi going face to face with his great rival. He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Cameroon are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti. Cruyff. Takes a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Oh, it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Zanetti. And this is Cruyff. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Cameroon looking to pass their way through. Hullet! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Hullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Oh, they could break here. And it's Cruyff. Distributed tidily. Now it's Cruyff, and he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Very. Cameroon look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they...
He's going for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he's had it nicked away. And here's Hullet. Played into space out wide. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Roberto Carlos. Hullet. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. Cruyff. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. Up towards the front line. And it's Lahm. Lahm. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cleared without hesitation. Tries a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. That has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos. He's got tall. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que no pierdan de vista a sus hijos durante el partido.
And the second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Roberto Carlos, terrific header! Cruyff, that's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Vieira. Lahm, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Threads one in. Corner given. So, third corner of the game. Up he goes! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cameroon have the chance to go the other way. Lahm gets into a good position. Out again for a throw-in. Could try cutting inside here. Serves up a cross. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good take in a good area. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot, dealing with the pressure. Oh, great save by Dina. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Elects to... He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And this is Cruyff, played out wide. And this is Cruyff, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That has been cut short. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Cruyff.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. And he's taking no chances there. Vieira. Messi. Cameroon appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Has a look and place it forward. Can he get it through? Cruyff. And it's Lam. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That's really well cleared. He's looking wide. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos. That's a good run down the left. And he's forced to go back. Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Vieira. Roberto Carlos.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And Messi! He has done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Decent progress down the left. He has a look up. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Platini. And here's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Shoots! Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And he plays one through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Oh, that is asking for Cristiano Ronaldo! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
What are you thinking about the goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Big chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Now it's Messi. Zanetti.
That was lovely, that.
Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he was quick to react. And the counter is on. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Zanetti delivers. Cleared without hesitation. That's a good ball out wide. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Messi! Oh, great save by Dida. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking for a runner. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's picked it up out wide. Threads one in. Messi. Ball swung in. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Davids. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Zanetti. And he's whipped it across. Cruyff. So what can they make of this? Now it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Oh, they can break here. Cruyff. Great vision. Now it's Gullit. Lahm. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's certainly onside here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, it's come to nothing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. That's a cute ball. Chips it through. He's being urged to shoot. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Gullit. Nicely weighted ball. Plays it across. Decent chance! Superb goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And the shot! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Really shapes to shoot! Oh, there's a probing ball. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dink through, and he welcomes it in. He's got... and Gullit! Stood up well to him there. Lahm. Looking to play him in. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's making a real surge on the left. And this is Gullit. And he's opted for the long pass.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Now it's Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Almost an hour gone. Delivers with... Up he goes! It's a loose ball. Has another go! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been caught napping. The ball goes in. That's a good cross in, and a good shot, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That'll be a throw-in. Messi's cross, big header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's good vision. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's played forward. Messi. Challenge, foul, and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think
Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
that is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Messi. Roberto Carlos, played in by... And the shot! And he's straight offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
10,
time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 8, Ferdinand. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 21, Messi.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
El dorsal
Messi
2,
gets into a good
el dorsal
position.
22, el dorsal 9. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played with finesse. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Adriano really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos, and this is Del Piero. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a little off target. That's been drilled forward. And it's Roberto Carlos. Crosses it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Steaming. He's having a shot! Oh, yes! It's there! And that has raised the roof! Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet. Cameroon really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, can he get onto this? Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Oh, that's superb. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Boucher. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Last chance, perhaps. No, that's been intercepted. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away, and this has been great staying power.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
He's having a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! And the counter is on. Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. Chance, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. And here's Messi. Can he get it through? And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played into space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Swings in across. Out of play for a throw. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that. Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Looking for the run. O'Shea. And he was quick to react. And they've been given a corner. He's there to head it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Drogba, and it's Lahm. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. And this is Messi. He's on it. Can he get away? Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now, can they get him away? Hullet. Shot at goal! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Reaction.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their third corner. Bergomi with the clearance. Lahm, chance to deliver. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. Well, they can break here. And it's Zanetti. Cruyff. Now it's Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. Cruyff's a header! Sticks it away! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That'll be a throw-in. Hangs... Oh, smashing! Oh, off the bar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Drogba could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Van Bronckhorst. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Cruyff. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. That's good vision. He won't be happy with that one. Distributed tidily. Cruyff, he's found a way through. Zanetti. And it's Hullet. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Drogba. That is good alertness. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it into space. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. Now it's Drogba. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Drogba. Threads one in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's through here. He has a look up. And Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a goal kick. Lahm. Looking to play him in. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. Cameroon appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He's in a great position here. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Crossed into the middle. Crossed in again. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Vieira. And it's Lahm. Now it's Hullet. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's cut it out. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary. That's been drilled forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Backward it goes. Ferdinand. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Bale puts the ball in. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he's intervened well there. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pelé. Salam. Muscular approach does pay off here. Messi receives it in a wide position. Cruyff gets flagged offside.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Cameroon making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Lam. Platini turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bale's cross. Relentless! Just relentless! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Passing nice and neat. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Cruyff. Real chance! And it's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Zanetti. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pull it. That's a good ball out wide. And he welcomes it in. Crosses it in. Oh, what a chance, surely! Road Hullet, beyond special! What a player!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And they can counter here. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. A header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Can he get it through? And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ronaldinho.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Messi. Always onto this. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! They've scored! They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Barcelona finding their passes. Lovely ball and a real... Can he finish? It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement, it's a mighty effort. They've done it! And they're back in front. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Cameroon go into the lead. And it's Zanetti. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram gives no quarter whatsoever. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Vieira, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. Lam. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's clever. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that looks a decent ball. It is a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cleared without hesitation. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's good vision. And he's there to clear it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Barcelona would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Será quien tenga el número de entrada que coincida con el que aparecerá en el marcador dentro de unos segundos. Cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now he's off and running. And it's Cruyff. Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lovely pass, but can he... And a chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
In by Messi.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi gets into a good position. Played out to the left flank. Here it is, crossed in. And it's hoisted clear. And the ball's gone astray. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Referee's given a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Hullet. Now the ball, he's got full! Cameroon are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 21, Messi.
Well played,
El
that
dorsal
has
8,
snuffed out the danger.
Ferdinand.
Passes coming
El
off in
dorsal
quick succession
18,
here.
Cristiano
Edmils
Ronaldo.
Lahm gets
El
over and
dorsal 10,
intercepts.
Vieira. Serán sustituidos
Roberto
por
Carlos.
el dorsal 22,
Hullet.
el dorsal 9, el
And that's
dorsal
got behind
10,
for a goal
el
kick.
dorsal 15, Drogba. El dorsal 19. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's neat. There's the delivery. He gets big. He's got a goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Gattuso. Now, can they get him away? Now the delivery.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Del Piero.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Messi. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Lahm. Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. Lahm plays it in. It's been shipped out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Drogba. Pelé. Pass is just off target. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Such good technique.
Can he latch on to this? And he cuts out the supply.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Drogba is fouled. Oh, well played, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
4 minutos de descuento.
Hangs one in. Time added on 4 minutes. Roberto Carlos. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And this is Vieri. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And there goes the final whistle. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.